All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Sister Wells has been busy today. We started off this afternoon with doing a live book launch with the co-author to our book that I co-wrote with Tish Quirin. So that was early this afternoon at 2. But tonight, to get to the good stuff, we are preparing for Cupcakes, Cocktails, and Conversations. And so this year, as you have seen in some of the promos, in the past we focused on cupcakes. This year, we're focusing on the libations because that's the most important piece. So tonight, y'all, I'm so excited. When I tell you my homegirls come through, I put out a big blast saying, hey, y'all, I need some mixologists. We prefer a company that's black owned. And when I say they came through, they came through. So I want you all to meet Curvee Cocktails. And so they have curated 3 drinks for us. So look, y'all getting all the bang for y'all buck. Y'all got $10 tickets.
Thank
Y'all
you.
got curated drinks. Y'all got sex therapists, sex toys, everything. I mean, what else that we got to give y'all? But enough about what we giving y'all. So tonight we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna do one. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're giving away some free tickets to Cupcakes, Cocktails, and Conversations. I'm giving away a free book, my healing and review book. So, and then also we're going to allow for you all to ask some questions to Curvy Cocktails. So I'm going to turn it over to my new besties. Okay, they my besties. They stay all mine. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell us about their business, and then we're going to jump right on in. So, ladies, it's on you.
Hey y'all. I'm Kiana Price,
I'm Janice Clark.
and together we are Curvee Cocktails. We just want to say thank you so much for allowing us to come tonight and not just tonight, just be a part of this whole program. We're really excited. Sheree is the bomb.
Yes.
We love her and her team. They have been wonderful to work with, and we are very, very excited about being here. Like Sheree said, we have 3 drinks tonight that we are going to mix up for you. We have 2 alcoholic beverages, and then we have 1 non-alcoholic beverage. And so we'll just get started on our first one. I'll let Janice
The
introduce
first
it.
one is going to be Crown Her King, and that consists of Crown Apple, sour apple snapples, and cran apple juice. So, the object is I'm a heavy pourer than she are, so I'm going to do the 2 ounce, and she's going to do the 1 ounce
Of alcohol.
of
And
alcohol.
if you saw the flyer, it gave the recipes. And we did a variation depending on if you like your drink a little stronger, if you like your drink a little bit more mellow. That's what really balances us out as a team. Janice, she like her stuff stiff and strong, and I like mine a little bit more mellow. And it just works perfect. So we're gonna start out for this one. We're using just a plain 9 ounce cup. We have plastic cups. If you want to get a little bit more fancy, if you're at home and you're entertaining guests and you have some nice glassware that you want to use, you use that. But tonight, for convenience purposes, we're gonna use this good old plastic cup. And
Go ahead.
okay. And so our ice of choice, we have just some round spear balls. We have a mold that we use to make these. When you use ice that's this size, it works well with your drink when you don't want it watered down because the ice melts really, really slow. So that's a good thing about having those molds to make those bigger chunks of ice. And we are at the house, so we're gonna dip our hands in here. They are clean. We have washed them. If you're at home, do what you do. If we were out at an event, we definitely will wear gloves. Hand sanitizer is very important as well. We are still dealing with COVID, and we just like to be as sanitary as possible.
And with this one, you don't have to do it in a shaker.
Straight in the cup.
You can do it straight in the cup.
So first, what we do is I'm doing 1 ounce of Crown.
And I'm doing 2 ounces of Crown. I'm going to do 1 ounce of pucker. Snapples. Yeah.
And if pucker, snops, same thing, you know. So whatever you got, that's what you can use. They are equivalent to one another. And what this is a liqueur. It does have alcohol in it. So if you plan on using it for for someone who is non-alcoholic, you will not want to use this because it does have alcohol in it. It's not a lot, but it still has alcohol inside of it. After that, you can choose to free pour, or if you want to measure, if you're a measurement person, you do 1 ounce of your cranberry or your cran apple juice. We have cranberry apple juice that we're using tonight. And I'm going to measure it just because I want to, you know, be diligent for everybody. And we're doing 1 ounce of that.
And I'm going to do 1 ounce as well. So you know mine's going to be a little stronger than hers. I might do 2 ounces, y'all, because
she got a lot of liquor in her cup.
Yeah. I'm going to do 2 ounces. And then we're going to take some green apple slices
and just throw it on in as a garnish. If you know you want to be healthy, you know, we're health conscious, we're losing weight out here, so we're gonna put our apples in here. It's gonna be great. And there she is, crown her king. If you are a brown liquor drinker, this was very, very popular with men. You know, sometimes men they prefer their brown liquor, but we know men who like white liquor as well. Crown is a big favorite for men. Women is too. So there she is, crown her king. I'm gonna put a little bit.
One second, ladies. We lost the volume. We lost the volume. There we go.
What happened? I don't know. Just gonna keep going.
Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit.
Woo, that's good.
And that's good. That's really good.
Let me taste yours.
This is really good. And it's not too strong either.
Oh yeah, I taste the crown in there.
That tastes like crown apple. that tastes like apple cranberry juice. What is going on? You should put your phone on do not disturb.
I'm sorry.
1 second, y'all. Some people are calling while they're trying to video this live.
I can hear her talking, but
Technical difficulties. Leave.
So 1 second while they get that fixed. So what we will be doing is that we will be posting the recipes on our channel. So those will be posted in the next couple of minutes, so you all can have the printout of it. So if you forget the items, they will be made available for you. So I'm going to turn it back over to them.
yes, thank you. Can you hear it? Oh, okay. There we go.
So that was Crown Her King with the feature Crown Royal Apple in it. We really hope you guys enjoy that one. We do.
It's really good.
I would drink this whole thing right here if we didn't have to move on to the next drink. And Janice would too.
I am.
So our second drink for tonight, this is our white liquor beverage that we're doing, and it's called Cotton Candy. This one is a really cute, very sexy, it's very feminine drink. When you see it, you're gonna say, yes, I can have this when I'm at brunch, I can have this when I'm at ladies night, you know, I can have it when I'm out with my man because I'm feeling myself, all that good stuff. So that's what that one is. And the featured alcohol in this one is, bam, our favorite, Patron. And just right before we start, and we want to say this, we don't recommend mixing liquors, but because we're used to it, we're going to be okay tonight. So we're going to take a shot of Patron just to get started.
Yes.
See a shot, take a shot. Woo! Yes. All right. So this drink is prepared in our shakers. And so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to scoop some ice in.
I feel like I got hair wrong. But I'm used to it. Because I love Patron, y'all.
Yes.
I definitely love Patron.
And once again, I'm going to do mine on the more mellow side. So I'll be only using 1 ounce of Patron. And then
I'll be using 2.
right. So we're going to take our jigger. We're going to measure out 1 ounce, and you'll pour that right into your shaker with your ice. Next, we're going to be using some watermelon pucker, which is also a liqueur. Very similar to the sour apple one that we used for the first drink, but this has watermelon flavor, of course. I'm going to do 1 ounce of that.
No. 1 ounce. And I'm going to do 1 ounce.
Then we're going to hit it with some simple syrup. And we buy our simple syrup, but you can always make simple syrup at home.
Yeah.
Janice, you tell people how to make simple
You
syrup.
make simple syrup, ain't nothing but sugar, Karo syrup, and hot water with a little vanilla in it.
She's a baker too, y'all.
Yes.
My girl do it all. And then the very last thing we're going to do, I'm going to free pour my lemonade versus measuring it.
And me too.
If I can get it in there right. And that's about 1 ounce. It's a little messy. But that's okay. When you bartend, you get a little messy.
Okay. And then we're going to put the top on. And we just, you know, like they say, shake the devil off. Shake.
Yes, sir. Thirsty Thursday. He got to go. He got to go.
Shake that devil off, y'all.
And we'll use our strainers. We have a strainer that we use. We're putting on top of it.
To the first.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this 2 ways. Janice is gonna go ahead and drop a bit of cotton candy in the very bottom of her glass. I'm actually gonna put mine in there after I pour my drink. So you're gonna strain your drink into your flute glass.
And you see that pretty color it gives you?
Beautiful pink color. This is why I said, ladies, this make you feel sexy. You feel good, you're gonna look good. And I'm gonna take a little cotton candy and just drop it down. And of course it's gonna melt, which is what we want it to do.
And then you take your cotton candy with your straw in it. Umbrella, yep. And you just sit it. Ooh, that just fell all the way through. But anyway, the cotton candy melted, and this is what it looked like. I'm going to put another piece of cotton candy up there, y'all.
And I'm going to sit mine right on top like that. And I'm going to get a little closer for y'all to see this.
Because I want my cotton. I still want my cotton candy.
Mine is starting to melt a little bit. But you see that nice pretty effect. You got the blue at the bottom and it fades up to the pink. Gorgeous. You got your umbrella. Woo.
Yeah.
And
my cotton candy done melted and all the way down. But it's still a pretty color.
We're gonna get us a straw because I like to drink with
Still
a
a
straw.
pretty color. And that cotton candy give it a real good
Yes.
flavor.
A little bit of
Real
sweet,
good
but I definitely taste my alcohol. I'm pretty sure Janice definitely tastes hers. No shade. But just like our shots, we serve it to you straight, no chaser. You saw us, we took those shots of Patron like
it's definitely good, y'all.
Some grown women.
It's definitely good.
And that is the cotton candy drink. Very pretty, very festive. Definitely a great specialty drink if you're having an event, birthday party, wedding reception. This is very popular. Very
night out.
Yeah, you know, any event. We'll come and we'll bartend. Y'all don't have to worry. We'll pour your drinks. And so that one is the cotton candy. I just need one more sip.
No, we're not alcoholics either, y'all.
We just enjoy a good beverage.
Okay. I'll definitely note that. And then the next one we're going to do is
our non-alcoholic beverage.
Non-alcoholic drink.
This one here, we're also using the sphere of ice, the ball of ice, ball, sphere, you know, whatever you want to call it. This one,
you see how long it's taking it to melt.
Right, and this has been sitting out for a while. we were prepped. And so this one is our play on the Shirley Temple. We call it a Curvee mocktail. What it is, we just use two simple things. Well, three, I'm gonna say. We use grenadine, which is a syrup very similar to simple syrup. If you ever see a drink that has like a red effect in it, whether it's floating at the bottom or whatnot, 9 times out of 10, grenadine was used in that drink.
And we're gonna use ginger ale.
We have two options of ginger ale. If you are like myself on a slim down, I'm supposed to be limiting my sugar intake, so I have a 0 sugar ginger ale that I'm gonna use.
And then we have just the regular one.
And so the first thing that we do, we're gonna take the grenadine
and squirt it.
Yep. For that we use about 1 ounce, so I'm gonna measure out 1 ounce. Once again, you can free pour if you want a little more, if you want a little less.
One.
And then you just take your ginger ale and you pour it right over your ice and your grenadine. And it actually sits at the bottom, gives it a really pretty look with your glass.
Then we take candy cherries. We drop one on the inside. And then we take one and put it on the glass.
And we use candy cherries versus real cherries that are typically in a Shirley Temple because this is a mocktail. And you want to know and see the difference. And it's playful. You know, it's cute. Some candy. You know, you can serve this at a children's event. Kids like soda. They don't care what kind of soda it is. And this is very cute, very simple, and very good. Ooh, and this 0 sugar ginger ale ain't bad either. I can get with it. My trainers would be proud.
And we always say it's good to have a non-alcoholic beverage when you doing an event or something because you have kids. You don't know if kids going to be there or not, and you don't want kids to be running around asking for something to drink and you ain't got nothing to offer them.
Right.
So here you go.
And then for the adults who don't drink, because as we know, all adults, you know, don't drink either. Alcohol. So this one is very simple, but very good, very satisfying. And once again, you put that ball of ice in there, it's going to melt real slow. So you're going to actually get to taste your drink and not the ice.
It's really good.
Yeah. But I want to go back to mine.
It's really good.
Well, those are our drinks for tonight, y'all. We hope y'all enjoy. We try to keep it short and simple for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh yeah.
Do y'all have any questions
for us? We do want to, oh, before we go, tell you how we got into bartending and how we came up with our business. Um, Me and Janice both like to hang out with one another. She's actually my sister-in-law. And when we got together to hang out on weekends, we found that we like to have a drink when we hang out. And so I found out about a bartending class that was being held in Rocky Mount by some ladies by the name of Sean and Britt, who are the owners of Bottles Up Bartending. And we decided to say, hey, we're going to go and participate. We're going to learn. And we went down there, and we wanted to know really how to mix the drink. We knew how to do a little something at the house, but we really wanted to learn. And so we went down there in the middle of a pandemic back in 2020, and we took the class. We passed. We sat on it for a little bit after we took the course, and we really didn't do anything with it. And then we just both were like, we really need to get on it. We had came up with the name before Curvee Cocktails, and we could not remember what that name was. And so we just were brainstorming and thinking, like, I was like, oh, Janice, I'm curvy.
You curvy.
You curvy. And we want to serve these cocktails. Boom, Curvee Cocktails. And so thus here we are, and we've been blessed to have a lot of people support us and be able to come and bartend events. And we are so appreciative of everybody who has shown us love, anybody who's ever shared a post that we've put up, anybody who's ever sent somebody our way, told somebody about us. We're just really, really thankful for that. We pray and we hope that we serve and we give everybody good customer service when we come out. We are lit bartenders. We try to keep it real moderate tonight because we handling business.
Right.
Or whatnot, but we turn up. We like to dance. We like to laugh. You come to the bar, you probably gonna want to be at the bar more than you're gonna be at
and
the
that's
event.
how it always ends.
Yeah.
That's how it always ends up happening.
And so that's just like what we do.
And
so
plus we enjoy each other.
We do. That's
constantly.
my dog. That's my dog. So that is how Curvee Cocktails was curated. Once again, we thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. See, that's why we got to have two brains, because one don't always be tapping in. So we did have a pre-question that was asked about our drinks, can these be made in bulk? And yes, they can. The ingredients that we use for these are really, really simple. There's nothing that you can't put together that's not going to stay and hold for an event. So you can prepare these beforehand in a big quantity and serve them out of like a jug or any container or whatnot.
The only thing I would say is with the cotton candy is do not put you could serve it in a bulk, but as they get in their drink, that's when you offer the cotton candy to them to put in their drink, because if you try to just garnish it in the jug, it's not gonna work. So.
Right.
Gotcha.
And so we would say hold off on putting the cotton candy up there, but everything else that's in that drink can be made to sit and hold, refrigerated definitely. We would say don't put any ice in it. You can just mix it and then serve it on ice. We chose not to serve it on ice only because of the type of glass that we put it in. It also can be put in a 9-ounce cup. And then you can put ice on it that way, whether you wanted to do the ice cubes or just the big chunk of ice. It's kind of up to you and your preference and how you want to do it.
Right.
Crown Her King can also be made the same way. Everything in there, nothing can, it can sit, and then, just make sure you shake it, mix it up, serve it over ice. We always suggest you serve anything over ice. with that one. The only one I would say, the very last one, I would say you would do that one separately, only because the grenadine, you want it to sit at the bottom
Right.
of your drink, and you want to pour your soda on top of that. So that's the only one that we would probably say you don't make in bulk.
And with the crown your king, slice crown her king with the apples, go ahead and slice it up and put it inside your pitcher so that they can soak inside the
Ooh,
alcohol. So
that's a good idea.
take it out, you get a bite of that apple, you taste it's tasting just like the drink.
Good idea, ladies. Good
Yep.
idea. All right, ladies, thank you so much for doing a fantastic job. But before we close out, we want to be able to give away some free tickets to Cupcakes, Cocktails, and Conversations. So,
Okay.
what we would like is if you can name all three drinks with their names that was listed in the chat, the first three people can receive free tickets to our Cupcakes, Cocktails, and Conversations event that is coming up. The first part of part one is going to be next Saturday, April the 9th at 11:30. As you can see, here is a listing of our panelists. We have sex educators, we have sex therapists, we got the trendy socialite who's going to be our hostess. We have a family nurse practitioner. And so, what we have on this panel is just a couple of different experts who, once again, are able to be a part of the panel. And then for part two, we have our experts that's going to really be focusing on providing education around sex, relationships, but also with the particular lens of religion, faith, and trauma. So we have some ministers, we have some sex educators, we have some therapists who all will be a part of the panel. This year, we're so excited to have Miss Victoria Hooks, who is a minister, and also Nicole Brown, Nikki Brown, who's also known as the Coochie Coach, who's also a minister and a sex educator. And so, if you are wanting to come, and if you would like a free ticket, looking for people to put inside the chat, what are the three drinks that was listed? We want their names so you can win a free ticket. And so for those who may come after the live, we would also once again honor those who would be the first three after this live has posted. And so we'll give you all a few minutes if you name all three drinks. There was three ones. There was a white liquor, brown liquor, and also one that was non-alcoholic. So feel free to put those in the chat. And then once again, we will be able to choose our winners. And if we have no winners, then we'll just open it up to, once again, anyone based off of our upcoming Facebook posts. We have about 20 tickets that we actually can give away. We thank our anonymous sponsor who is choosing to go anonymous for donating and paying for 10 tickets, because this is our signature annual event in which we provide sex education and relationship education for minority women. This is for our Black and brown women. This is for us, by us. And once again, we have always made this event affordable. So again, if you would like to get a free ticket for this upcoming event, hit the chat box. And if not, we will be actually starting tomorrow to give some free giveaways for the event also. So if you don't want to put the answers or you can't remember the answers. So before we end, any lasting questions, any lasting thoughts from our audience on the three different drinks that we have? I'm so thankful for Curvee Cocktails for making these drinks and being able to create a drink for everyone. So for those who are non-alcoholic, those who are white liquor type of girls, and then also those who happen to be dark liquor women, there's something for everyone. Any lasting thoughts or questions? All right, y'all. Well, we won't hold you up. And we thank you for, again, taking the time to come out with us. Thank you, Kiana. Thank you, Janice. We
Thank
greatly appreciate
you.
you. You're part of the Sister Wells family now. Everyone have a good night. Hope to see you at our event
Yes.
starting
Y'all
next
be
Saturday.
blessed.
All right. Bye-bye.